Hey, Evan.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Wiley Johari with Spectrum News. I just wanted to ask you, last year you guys were perhaps a new and up-and-coming team, whereas this year you have more experience. What kind of expectations do you have for your guys with that experience this season?
Definitely going way further than we did last year. We got the playoff experience that we needed, and we know the difference of play and everything. So this year to top that and go even further.
What's your take on the new competition in the Eastern Conference now?
I think they have made some trades, try to make their team better, and I'm just really focused on our team and what we can do, and being the best we can to go as far as we possibly can.
Chris. Hey, Evan, how's it going?
I'm good.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. What was your point of emphasis this offseason coming off the playoff loss against the Knicks?
Really just improving my physicality, and then also working on shot making, ball handling, just a lot of offensive plays, playmaking as well. A lot of different aspects to my offensive side of the game. I feel like I got my defensive side pretty down, so just working on those few things.
And you were mentioning how you hope that you guys can go way further this year. What's it going to take that next step as a team?
Really just playing as a team, and locking in with each other, making each other better, to go as far as possible, especially when it gets hard down the stretch in the playoffs. Just coming together even closer, and whatever we've been doing throughout the whole entire season, just making that work for us.
Hey, Evan, Nate Allard from the Akron Beacon Journal. Kobe Altman was just up here telling us, you had invested in a home gym and a nutrition plan. Can you tell us about, that, what went into it, why did you decide to do it, and what benefits do you think you've gotten from it already?
Yeah, that was a big focus going into this summer. I feel like as a player, just me growing and getting better, adding that aspect to my off-season work and also on-season as well is really going to help me and benefit me. So that's the reason why I chose to do it, and also added weight room into my house, and had chef and nutrition as well throughout the whole summer, just trying to build my body up. And I feel like your body's like the temple, and as long as you keep building that up, everything else will follow.
Did you gain weight in the off season, or can you tell us what you may have right now?
Last season playing weight was probably around 215. It would fluctuate up and down. Right now I'm like 222 ish. So I feel like I gained about 7 pounds of muscle throughout this whole process, and I'm still working as well through the season as well. So.
We're bringing in Tristan Thompson, a guy that's been a part of deep playoff runs, won a championship here. Is he somebody you plan on having conversations with in terms of learning things about your game and getting better?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great vet. I've heard a lot from him, from players that's been here before, and how his vet skills and teaching me new things will definitely help. As well as Max Strus as well. He went far in the playoffs last year, so just picking their brain and learning from them, so we can really excel later in the year.
My only follow-up to that is, what's your take on the roster as a whole? You mentioned Max Strus and with Tristan. Well, what's kind of your take on this year's team compared to last? Do you have something that you felt last year's team was maybe missing?
I feel like we definitely added more shooting with Max Strus, George. Also got a new guard, Ty Jerome, as well. So I feel like we definitely upgraded a little bit, and I feel like our team is very strong now, and we have a lot of good different pieces off the bench and starting five as well. So.
Dubs Valentine, WOVU. Evan, going through the playoff experience last year, what did you gain from that? And after going through that, what did you know that you really needed to improve on most? Thank you.
I gained mostly experience, just being in that atmosphere. I feel like also playing in the Garden as well was that's like one of the top atmospheres for the playoffs. So experienced that as well. That's probably the biggest thing I learned from the whole entire process. And from there, I just continued to work on what I already knew I needed to work on throughout the whole entire season. So, yeah.
Spencer Davies, Hoop Industry. Evan, when you look at your offensive game, what ways do you feel like you can kind of develop that a little bit more further this year? I know that Coach was talking about kind of maybe using you in some dribble handoffs, maybe using you in some pick and roll, whatever.
Yeah, I feel I'm going to handle the ball a little more this year. When I get the rebounds, pushing it up the floor, creating flow for our teammates, and creating a faster pace so we can score easier down the floor. Also just shooting as well. Be shooting a lot more this year, I feel like, from outside, and then also just developing my strength inside as well, and finishing.
Jeff Jadal, News Herald. I have more questions about your gym. How big is that gym that you put in there?
I mean, I don't know the exact size, but I got everything I need.
Which is what, besides the weights?
Dumbbells, kettlebells, full rack, pull-up bar, anything you name it, I basically have.
But you don't have a hoop in there, do you?
Oh, no.
No, okay.
No.
And then how difficult is it to maintain that nutrition and that workout regimen you have during the season?
It's a little difficult, but it's just finding your pace and finding exactly what you need to do to get done with the schedule, because it's a lot of long flights, long nights, and stuff like that. So you just gotta take it day by day and really know what's best for you for that day.
Evan, how difficult was it to get over the playoff loss against New York?
It was a little difficult. I just like to keep moving forward, though. Reflect back as much as I can, learn from it, and then keep moving forward. Just really remember what happened, but don't dwell on the past. So, yeah.
You said you got a personal chef.
Yeah.
What's the go-to meal that you have them cook for you?
It switches. Eat a lot of pasta. Chef got me into more steaks recently. That's probably the main go-to meals that I go to right now.
Did you have to eliminate anything from your diet, like sweets, chicken, anything like that?
Nah, I mostly add.
Thank you.
So it's time for two more.
Mitch Pinnell, 92.3 The Fan. Hello, Evan. In terms of your relationship with a guy like Jarrett Allen, did you guys get together and talk about or work on anything in the offseason that you guys can keep growing into, particularly your work in the post?
We talk a lot with our coaches as well. They talk with us and relay the message back and forth, and we both work on the same things in the off season, and what our coaches want us to work on to incorporate during the season. So, and then now as we see each other more often, we're gonna keep working more and more. So.
Hey, Evan. Zach Smith, WRGM. You were a finalist for the Defensive Player of the Year award last year. Are you aiming to maybe win that award this year? And then what are some personal goals you have for the upcoming season?
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the goals of mine to definitely get. And also just All-Star, hopefully. I have a few goals in mind this year, and I'm really looking to take off this year and do well.
One more, Rachel.
Hi, Evan. Rachel Hill, WOVU. I wanted to know, you said you're working on your shot more. Have you been working on your three-point shot as well?
Yeah, all aspects of shooting in general, I've been really working on. That's been one of the main focuses over this summer, and I feel like definitely gotten a lot better at it, and hopefully this year you'll see the difference.
And my follow-up is, what would you say you've learned about yourself as a second-year player in the NBA? What have you learned about yourself as a player?
I feel like just the comfortability factor just keeps going up every single year. I feel like in college, in high school, as you go through the years, every year you gradually get better. And usually by junior year, if not senior year, you tend to, things click way faster and better because you've been through the process already for 2 years straight. So that's why I feel like right now a lot more things are clicking way faster, and I know the whole entire aspect of the NBA and how it works and everything. So feeling a lot more comfortable and confident going into this year.
Thank you.